let's go. Let's see how long this one lasts. Same site lacks bypass. Method override. We get login first, but I guess that won't matter because it's not sending with the cookie, right? Appreciate it, Dio. Still love me. Same site lacks bypass. Get or head but not post, so they can do a get but not a post. Is it just me? If we run ahead, method not allowed. Same site lacks bypass via method override. How to do a method override. HTTP request. Are we back on YouTube? Are we good now? I gotta keep that up. Is it just me? Alright, I'll keep an eye on this one. Oh, using a method override. Like this. Get. So let's do okay, so instead of that, what if we go to search? Add header to CSRF request. So it's grok. Generate a CSRF request for this. That adds the headers. Do we have to do another CRLF? CRLF to set a method override header. Maybe we can do that. as long as they involve a top level navigation. Try overriding the method by adding the method parameter to the query string. What? Is that really a thing? Holy shit. What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. Okay. C-shirt. Same site lacks bypass by using query parameter. I didn't even know that was a thing. How does that fucking work? So we can just copy URL then? Okay, and these need fix this body so that it's encoded properly. I don't know what needs to get encoded and what doesn't. Grok does though. Method equals get, which is not allowed. So if you did post get, that works. And then we'll do input type equals hidden name equals underscore method value equals post. Got it. So the GET request, that was the only difference between adding this and going to, how does that work? Is that an actual thing or just an edge case? Like, is that common? To let a browser fake HTTP verbs when a normal HTML form can only send GET or POST. Suggest the app may be looking at method and treating the request as a different method than the one actually sent. So because the request was GET and their same site lacks, it forwarded the cookies, but the actual form required POST, so it used the POST method to submit it. Oh, that's crazy. I was looking at headers. I did not know it was URL parameter as well. seen it in headers. Ever URL. Perhaps. Wow. That's incredible. That's a really good one to know. Certainly. Because even with HTTP only and it's set to secure, the default lacks. Oh man! That's a crazy one. Goes on my head, I'm solo. That's some crazy shit. These are really good to refer to, especially when you're doing a pen test. I'm starting to realize. Let's see something else. We've done a lot of C-surf. Oh, we solved it? Shell shock exploitation. SSR off with whitelist based input filter. This lab is a stock check feature. Oh, we were trying this one earlier and then it crashed on us. How did this one work? Let's try this one. Actually, I guess we already finished that one. This button. Because when you click next product, I see. Okay. Current product, path. And so it's checking that path for it. I see. Okay. We've already done that one. I just wanted to make sure I understood. With out-of-band interaction. To issue a DNS lookup. Submit feedback.
It's so nice knowing that we're coming to the most beautiful.
Massimo playing the piano there in the last song. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a show. What a show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really.
It's so nice knowing that we can. It was like the dream. Just so happy.
It's the dream of everyone that was in the fucking square.
Maybe I can't do. Oh, there we go. We got it.
I hope you enjoy now.
So much, really, so much, yeah. Is your ma here?
Yeah, she's downstairs.
Was it within the CSERP?
I'll see you up there.
Yes.
No, it was within one of the other ones. So we could inject into there. Like so. Let's see, is it name? Oh no, it's email.
I will never forget it.
We do curl. Yep. And then we could even do another blind exfil and do comma. Who am I? As a parameter. Then we're Peter.
I will never forget
That's great. I'm using paid Burp Suite. Burp Pro. Pro Burper. SSTI I really have to do, but it's gonna be really boring. What have we not done? Authentication, access control. These are always good. Let's do these. Unprotected admin functionality. This lab has an unprotected admin panel. Holy shit. I didn't mean to open the solution. Whoops. My bad, my bad, my bad. But we saw the first one, which was robots.txt. Let's see if we can just hit admin. Administrator panel. Delete those. Alright. We won't cheat this one. Holy shit. God damn it. Access control. Unprotected admin functionality. It's located in an unpredictable location, but the location is disclosed somewhere in the app. No robots.txt. Okay. start checking these. Looking grep for admin. Right there. Admin panel. Within the script. There was one pen test I was doing, and for their access controls, they had just added the the hidden attribute to all the admin endpoint URLs. So you could literally go in your inspect and browse all the hidden endpoints, and they would just give you the full admin URL, and that was their access control. Was based on your role. The endpoints would either be hidden or shown, and you can just enumerate every single admin endpoint because all their protections were client side. By just hiding the path. User role controlled by request parameter. Using a forgeable cookie. Solve the lab. Use it to delete. Oh, okay. So this might be like server-side prototype pollution, where if we can inject a role into our user object, we might be able to add the admin role to us. Or when we go to log in, it just says role Peter. But this is all great examples. CSRF username. Oh, look at that. Cookie. Add false. So let's do this. Admin. Intercept it. Is that admin? True. And there we go.
What's good?
Oh.
Yeah.
So we have to welcome, appreciate the follow. We can just change that cookie to true and delete Carlos. I've seen that before. That's real life. User role can be modified in user profile. User role can be modified in user profile. Let's see what this can do. Proxy intercept a@b.com update. This might be mass assignment too. It's only accessible to logged in with the role ID too. I think this is mass assignment. I don't think this is not prototype pollution. This is just mass assignment. Role IDs too. And so now we've updated that. And now we can go to admin because of mass assignment and delete Carlos. I never knew the proper term until a couple days ago. Dante said it. But it's like a vanilla prototype pollution, I guess. User ID, because this is similar to prototype pollution where you're appending properties to your user, and I'm assuming you can append, because it's mass assignment, anything you want. No, fart doesn't work because it's not existent, but I wonder if you did API key to fart. API key to fart works. So then you could also paste role ID. User ID controlled by request parameter. Horizontal privask. Obtain the API key for Carlos. leader. Update email. Change that. Oh. What returns here? API key. Okay. So let's keep an eye on that and change our ID to Carlos. And there's Carlos's API key. And we could probably do that. We definitely can right here. Yeah, we got the API key. User ID controlled by request parameter with unpredictable user IDs. Find the GUID for Carlos. Oh, this happens a ton too. Where this is their main security because you don't know other people's IDs, because I'm assuming the GUID's gonna be a version 4, which is completely random. But if you can find another user's GUID, here's ours. So we need to find. Maybe a comment from a post. We need to find one that Carlos made. Here's Carlos. So I wonder if this post will have his user ID. There's Carlos. See that? And so now we go to my account and we look up Carlos's, and there we go. Bam. Leak through post metadata. User ID controlled by request parameter with data leakage and redirect. Data leakage and redirect. In the body of a redirect response. Oh, it's oh, what is the name of this? It's like a long, there's some type of name for this vulnerability where even though it's a redirect, it returns the page contents, which sometimes this can even be like off bypass because you're not supposed to be authenticated to see it, but it'll still render the page. So you can set up a session handling rule to change the 302 to 200 and remove the location header. So ID is Carlos. We can't see this. We're not supposed to see it, but if we say 200 found, we still have the API key here, even though we have no business seeing his account. It's like a long, what is it called? Long something? But that's another good one too. User ID controlled by request parameter with password disclosure. Pre-filled and a masked input. Retrieve the admin's password, then use it to delete Carlos. Jesus. So this is gonna be another one of those. Carlos. What user do we need? Administrator. So if we log out. So now that we got that, because you can IDOR users. There we go. Admin panel, delete Carlos. Great. IDOR. Security director object references. That's exactly what we just did. This lab stores chat logs directly on the server's file system and retrieves them using static URL. Solve the lab by finding the password for Carlos. Great. Easy. What up, Space Dog? Translate that. Oh, you come from Kenya? That's crazy. Welcome. Glad you found the stream. Let's see. So we send this. Oh, it's a WebSocket. I don't think it'll be a WebSocket for this. There we go. Now we can download the transcript. We just had to follow through the flow. So there's ours. Let's see if Carlos is one. There's Carlos. Let's sign out now. Carlos. Got it. So the other stuff, you just download the transcript, you follow the flow, takes you to here, and then you can read all the other transcripts. Beautiful. Method-based access control can be circumvented. Lab implements controls based partially on the HTTP method. Based partly. To promote yourself to become an administrator. And exploit the flawed access controls. Okay. Oh, and we want to upgrade Wiener. So let's upgrade user. Change request method to get. And now Carlos is admin. So we go back and we go to WIENER and we log out. We should be able to take our session cookie and pop that in. There we go, now we're admins. Because it only enforced securities. I wonder if we even need a cookie. No, you still need a cookie. Okay. But you could do it with a different request parameter. One minute. Method-based access control can be circumvented. Is that what we're doing? Or did we just do that one? Multi-step process with no access control. We did that one. Refer-based access control. Alright. So it's checking the refer to make sure you came from an authenticated endpoint. And we have to privest to admin. If this wants to work. So we can do administrator, admin, Carlos, upgrade user. And we should be able to just log out. Grab our session token. WIDNER. There we go. I mean, it tells you, those are super easy because it just tells you right in the name. Refer-based access control. Easy peasy. And we just completed all the access control ones. SST I'm dreading. XML also is pretty tricky. These ones are easy. We can just keep brute forcing through these. This lab is vulnerable to username enumeration and password brute force attacks. As an account with the predictable username and passwords, we found the following word list. To solve the following lab, enumerate a valid username, brute force this user's password, then access their account page. Easy. Hope you solve the authentication labs. Great. So let's do user, password, intercept, login, bam, bam, intruder. We're going to add a payload here, paste our username list in, start the attack, and let's see if the length is a different response. It is. Active stat. What is different? Incorrect password versus invalid username. So we know that active stat. Oh, just killed burp. active stat was the one that we got. So we have active stat. Let's go to intruder. Cache that password, we'll log in. Oops. What's going on? Okay, so we have active stat, intercept, log in, and now we can send this to intruder with our candidate passwords. Let's grab these, go to intruder, add our payload there, paste here, start attack. Baseball. Beautiful. So we should be able to do active stat baseball. Got it. What is this one? Authentication? 2FA. This lab's two-factor auth can be bypassed. You have already obtained a valid username and password, but do not have access to the user's 2FA verification code. To solve this lab, access Carlos's account page. Email client. Interesting, okay. Can we just brute force it? Montoya. Zero 316. Log in. Send to intruder. Let's see if we can brute force this. So it'll be numbers 0 to 1,000. Minimum integer digits is 4. Oh, do you only get one shot? You can't brute force it. Yo, Jody. I wonder if we can just, is there a page after that? We go to Peter. So let's try this. So we log in, right? We get login too. We get 0524 0524. And then we do get my account, Carlos. Oh, and that sends us back. Damn it. There's some type of logic thing here. Peter. And so this is our session cookie. Oh. What if when we go to login too? What if instead for this session we use so I think we have to use something from like here's Carlos's. So this is logged in as Carlos Montoya. Carlos login. Yes. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of the bug bounty stuff again with WordPress and automating stuff with Claude. Let's see, so what if we intercept this? And now this is Wiener login. And then instead of that, we use Carlos's session. Nope, incorrect security code. Damn it, how do we... Is this login too? No user is logged in. What if that's it? What if you can just bypass that? Right? 0084 0084. Okay, so then let's do this. Get my account. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so now if we do this again, Wiener, Peter, because technically it's a semi-logged in user. So if I do this, it gives me that. Bam. That's still valid. That's still valid. So we could do Carlos, submit the Carlos login, get Carlos's authenticated session cookie, and bypass doing MFA completely. Which means that we should see Carlos here, and we are. And we got it. Bam! So we can just skip the flow. The whole thing that threw me off from this was when you follow redirection, it'll say no user logged in. But when you use this session cookie, like here, follow redirect, and then use this session cookie, now you're validated. And it's saying please enter your 4-digit code. So that's a valid session token in itself. You don't have to do the 2FA stuff. That stuff is completely optional. Could I ask Jody what video you were watching? The old ones are always so funny. It's just the progress. You can definitely tell. Password reset broken logic. Slab's password reset functionality is vulnerable. Alright. So let's do Wiener, Peter. Reset password. Oh, forgot password. Carlos. Is this a CRLF? Maybe it's not with here. Maybe it's within the email client link. It'll give us an option to set the user. Oh, because Peter's not even one. Haunting discussion with Pete video. Oh, Pete was the best. That was great. That's like when I don't know if it was the same one, but he was showing like everything in Burp you can redo in Inspect and going through all these tabs and network and resending, and how you can take these and edit and resend and modify your request. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Pete was a wizard. Great guy. Let's check that. Password reset token. Oh, look at this. It looks like this is a hidden form field that I have enabled on Burp Suite, but I think, yeah, we should be able to do Carlos. And now if we do Carlos and root, there we go. So it allows you to specify the ID or username within the password reset functionality. Username enumeration via subtly different responses. Subtly different responses. Fire up intruder. Let's grab our username list. Oops. So user pass. Log in, send that to intruder. Mark our payload, copy our username list in, start attack. Fetch analytics. What about the timing? Do you think these labs help out a lot? Yes, absolutely, 100 million%, yes. They're extremely helpful. What is the difference here? I mean, you know what we could do too, because we have intruder. Watch this. We'll take this. We'll make a second payload. And instead of a sniper, what we're going to do is cluster bomb attack. So it allocates through every possible combination of each possible set. So there's 10,000 requests. There should be a 302 somewhere once we get a valid combination. I started as an intern at AAA doing cybersecurity probably 5 years ago now. And then from an intern, I got rolled over to a full-time position doing security engineering. I was the SME for HashiCorp, if you're familiar with like Terraform or Vault or anything. And then 2.5 years or so after that, I started streaming and fully committed to red teaming and sold my soul for about 6 months. And 6 months later, I got a job as a penetration tester, and now that is my full-time job. And we got it. Before that, no internship, no help desk experience, barely any tech experience or IT experience at all. I just thought hacking would be a sick job, so I just put everything else to the side and grinded the shit out of it until it came true. But there was really no other previous training or anything. It was just all in, and that's what I wanted to do, so I did whatever it took. I'm not smart by any means. I'm not a genius. I think I'm just insane and psychotic and addicted personality, which helps because when I set my mind to something, like I feel like I can put everything else to the side and just grind it out. But it sucks. It's hard and it's long and boring and it's tough. But I just studied my ass off and figured out how to do it. I work with a lot of very brilliant people. I am not one of those people. A lot of people have like naturally gifted talents and stuff. Like, that's not me. I gotta put my brain cells to work. I also just loved it too, which made it so much easier. It was like, it never felt like work or studying. Like, it wasn't, I hated school and I hated learning until I did something I actually cared about and enjoyed, and I've loved it ever since. Especially being in cybersecurity, you kind of have to be a forever learner. You can't just not learn, because there's new stuff happening every single day, every hour. But I pretty much just started with the Security Plus and doing Try Hack Me and just being interested in it, and then firing off a ton of applications until someone took a chance on me. And it worked out. Username, enumeration via response time. Why do we need this? Solve this lab, enumerate, brute force this username, password. We can just do the same shit as before that you guys saw. There's no rate limiting. This is a great explanation of why you need rate limiting. Because we don't give a shit about how you're supposed to do it. We can just brute force everything. And we're gonna do that. And so we'll take user, password, and we'll intercept the message, and we'll send it to intruder. And we're gonna do the exact same type of payload. It'll be a cluster bomb. Holy shit. And so we can take this, and we'll mark our first payload spot, and we'll go to cluster bomb attack, and we'll mark our second payload spot. Also, you don't need Burp Pro to do this. You could use Turbo Intruder. So, you can cheese it any way you want. I'm assuming I'll get a 302 at some point. Alright, this is gonna brute force. Take a second. Oh, they prevented brute forcing. That's frustrating.
Next one.
Alright, well, can't do that one now. The grind's legit. The grind is awesome. Earn your keep. Can't do that one. We killed it. Broken brute force. Username enumeration via account lock. It uses account locking, but it contains a logic flaw. To solve the live enumerated valid username. Interesting. Okay. We can go bam, bam on separate tabs now. Bam, bam. My account. Username. User. Pass. Login. Send to intruder. Contains a logic flaw. What is this logic flaw? Oh, shit. Wait, what? Run it again. Alright, so what if I just grab all the passwords? Redo this. We'll do another cluster bomb attack. Grab the P, paste the payload, run it.
I will know.
There we go. Arc site looks to be our valid guy. Yep. ArcSite keeps coming through. So ArcSite is gonna be our valid user. I'm gonna take a crazy guess. Yeah, ArcSite is definitely gonna be our guy. Oh. ArcSite. get into it too? No. So the account's locked, but so if we give it a minute, we should be able to get it unlocked because it authorized if the account's locked. Unless so now we just have to wait. There we go. So the account lock issue is that you could still validate a login, but you couldn't log in until it reset. The revolution. Offline password cracking. Don't want to do that. Password reset poisoning. User Carlos will carelessly click on any links and emails that he receives. Oh, cool. Okay. That.
Connected to channel KiraSec.
You log in, returns your session cookie, logs you back. Great. So Carlos. Actually, let's try this on ourselves. Server. wonder if we can change if it's using the host header. Demo.net. Or the refer. Or the origin. That might have worked. Plus the host header. Let me check. Well, that might have worked. Because that's the email I have saved. How are you supposed to notice that? The exported host? we do it for our user. Oh, look at that. So, we go back to exploit server. I think this is Carlos's account. Valid token. Okay. So we got it right. So let me resend this. And then we can come back here. Take this. Root. Root. Let's log out. Do Carlos root. We're in. I can't show the access logs, just my IP, but the X forwarded host forwarded emails to my domain, so I could put in Carlos's with the X forwarded host, and because it returned the session cookie or the reset token in the URL, I was able to reset his password. I found a bug on this company recently, not the exact same bug, but sort of like it. Password reset? That shit's dangerous. I mean, that's a full account takeover. Password brute force. Too many passes, too many times.
Connected to channel KiraSec.
actually, let's send this into intruder. And what we can do is we can drop that request. We don't need it. Let's grab the candidate passwords because it's client-side identification. So we can go to Carlos. Oh wait, intruder. Username is Carlos. Our current password is add. Paste. Bam. So now, let's go back here. Go to Carlos. Apples. What? How does it now? Carlos. Apples. So hopefully we're able to reset his. So if we grab that. Oh, that's great. C-Surf to account takeover. That's a payout for sure. I hope they paid you. That's a great find. How are we supposed to do this then? they want you to brute force password change. How are you supposed to do this? What if you do it through Git? And now it's not a valid session cookie either. I thought it would be, but it was out of scope somehow, even though it was under the domain that was in scope, which is a wild card. What was the CVSS rating on it? Like a high? That's crazy. It's probably one of the one domains that in their out of scope. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. So you could do this, send to repeater. Current password is incorrect. So then you can brute force the current password based on emails or based on error messages. Oh, and then we have to change this to Carlos. Thomas.
21 years with the same old bars, still get reloads, so I keep repeating. 21 years with the same faces around me.
That's goofy.
21 snakes in the grass just waiting, hating.
I never even thought to try that.
21 years with the same old bars, still get reloads, so I keep repeating. 21 years with the same faces around me.
Alright, I'm gonna call it for now. I think we've been streaming for close to 9 hours. Right? I don't know. How can we see? Today, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so we streamed for almost 9 hours. Alright, well, I'm going to call it for now. I'll be back tomorrow. Back on the same grind. Jody, it was great talking to you. There is a Discord. Link is in the description, but I will grab another link. Oh god, I have to update Arch. Motherfucker. Let me see if I can. I think I updated the links actually, so you should be good. Let me send the link real quick off my phone. Bam. Just leave a message if you can't get on. Awesome. I appreciate that, Jody. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. I love you all. Have a great rest of your nights.